That morning glass of orange juice you rely on for vitamin C. The diet soda you switch to, thinking you'd outsmarted sugar. Even that wholesome glass of milk you've trusted for decades. You believe these are healthy choices, helping your body thrive. But what if I told you that some of these trusted daily drinks are silent saboteurs? What if they are secretly working against your kidneys, making them work overtime and potentially triggering a dangerous condition called proteinuria, where your body starts losing essential protein in the urine? How can these habits you trust be the very source of the problem? I'm Dr. Adam Carter, and welcome to Seniors Life Health, your trusted guide to aging well. Today we're exposing 4 of the biggest beverage culprits that could be harming your kidneys. More importantly, I'll arm you with 3 science-backed hero drinks to protect them. And you'll want to watch until the end, because the #1 hero drink I'll share isn't just incredibly effective. It is probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Let's get started. Most seniors don't realize that what they drink can be just as impactful as what they eat. Let's start with the worst offenders. Kicking off our list is the energy drink. You might think a little boost couldn't hurt, but these cans are a perfect storm for your kidneys. A major scientific review found that the most common kidney-related outcome from these drinks is acute kidney injury, or AKI. That's sudden kidney damage. Why? It's a multi-pronged attack. First, the sugar tsunami. A single can pack up to 20 teaspoons of sugar, which is triple the recommended daily amount for an adult. This overwhelms your kidneys' filters. Then comes the caffeine storm. 1 can might contain your entire daily caffeine allowance, causing a harsh jolt that spikes your blood pressure. When you combine this with other stimulants, you get an assault that is far more dangerous than its individual parts. They also contain phosphorus and sodium additives, forcing your kidneys into overdrive. My advice is simple: the only safe amount is 0. If you need a boost, try green tea for a gentler lift or a 5-minute walk to naturally re-energize. Now, from a modern menace to an age-old debate, what about alcohol? The answer might surprise you. Is alcohol a friend or a foe to your kidneys? Science shows a puzzling J-shaped pattern. A massive 2023 study of over 14 million people found that very light drinking, about 1 standard drink per day or less, was linked to a slightly lower risk of protein in the urine. But, and this is a huge but, as soon as consumption increased, the risk flipped, becoming significantly higher than for non-drinkers. Here's the problem. That protective window is incredibly narrow. At higher doses, alcohol wages a war on your kidneys. It dehydrates you, reducing vital blood flow, and it raises your blood pressure, which is a direct assault on the delicate filters inside your kidneys. For seniors, especially those with existing kidney concerns or high blood pressure, that protective part of the J disappears entirely. For you, the attack begins with the very first drink. If you choose to drink, moderation is key. No more than 1 standard drink and not every day. And hey, if you're finding this information helpful and easy to understand, please tap that like button. It really helps our channel reach more seniors who need it. And make sure to subscribe to Seniors Life Health for more simple, senior-friendly health tips just like this. This next one can be tough to hear because we've always been told milk is a pillar of good nutrition. And it is, for some. But for aging kidneys, it can be a problem. The issue isn't the milk itself, but its high concentration of animal protein and minerals. The 8 grams of protein in a single cup can create what's called acid loading, which forces your kidneys into a state of chronic overdrive called hyperfiltration. Think of it like redlining your car's engine for hours every day. Furthermore, milk is loaded with phosphorus and potassium. Healthy kidneys filter these out with ease, but compromised kidneys, which are common in seniors, struggle to keep up. When these minerals build up, they become dangerous. Excess phosphorus can harden your arteries, and high potassium can cause dangerous heart rhythm disturbances. A single glass of milk contains a huge portion of the daily mineral limits for someone on a kidney-friendly diet. If you love dairy, consider limiting portions to just half a cup, or explore kidney-friendly milk alternatives like unenriched rice milk. Now for our #1 culprit, a massive category of drinks that includes a shocking twist. When you hear sugary drinks, you probably think of soda, but this category is much broader. It includes sweetened iced teas, fruit punches, sports drinks, and even some flavored waters. When you drink one, the fructose triggers a massive blood sugar spike, putting immense strain on your kidneys. This process also generates uric acid, which is a known toxin to kidney cells. A 2024 study found that drinking just one of these beverages per day heightened the risk of chronic kidney disease by 45%. But here is the shocking twist. The same study found that artificially sweetened beverages, diet sodas, were even worse, raising the risk by 52%. This means diet and zero-sugar drinks are not the safe haven we thought. They may actually be more harmful. The simplest swap? Replace one sugary or diet drink a day with water infused with lemon, cucumber, or mint. Hearing that list can feel discouraging, but here's the good news. For every threat, nature provides a powerful, simple solution. Let's meet our three heroes. The power of lemon water isn't a myth, but it's not about detoxing. It's about a secret weapon against kidney stones, a compound called citrate. For anyone with protein in their urine, an early sign of kidney stress, preventing kidney stones is critical. Stones can cause acute damage on top of chronic issues. Citrate is the great disruptor. It binds with calcium in your urine, preventing it from forming painful stones. It also makes your urine less acidic, creating an environment where stones can't easily form. The science backs this up. Multiple major studies confirm that citrus products like lemon significantly increase protective citrate levels in the urine. The effective dose is simple, the juice of half a lemon in a glass of water each day, but it must be homemade. Store-bought lemonades are just another sugary drink in disguise. Our next hero is green tea, and its power comes from a potent antioxidant called EGCG. Think of EGCG as your kidney's personal bodyguard. First, it acts like a firefighter, neutralizing the chronic inflammation that damages delicate kidney tissue. Then, it rebuilds your defenses by activating a master switch in your cells that reinforces their own antioxidant shield. Powerful genetic studies confirm this works. They show that each additional cup of tea per day is linked to a nearly 20% lower risk of developing advanced kidney disease and a 24% lower risk of protein in the urine. To get the most benefit, let boiling water cool for a minute before brewing to protect the delicate EGCG compounds. And please, avoid bottled green teas. They are often loaded with sugar that cancels out all the benefits. And now, for our number one hero, a drink that has been debated for years, but the final verdict is in. For years we've wondered, is coffee a friend or a foe to our kidneys? The answer lies in its two key players. On one side, you have caffeine, a wild card. On the other, you have powerful antioxidants that fight the inflammation that harms kidneys. So what's the net result? A massive 2021 analysis of over 500,000 people delivered the final verdict. Coffee drinkers had a 14% lower risk of developing chronic kidney disease. They also had a 19% lower risk of proteinuria, and remarkably, a 28% lower risk of death related to kidney disease. On balance, coffee is a hero. To get the good without the bad, the strategy is simple. First, drink it black. Sugar and heavy creamers add a mineral load that can cancel out the benefits. Second, listen to your body. If coffee makes you jittery, you may process caffeine slowly, so less is more. So there you have it. We've unmasked the 4 common drinks that can silently strain your kidneys and introduced 3 science-backed heroes to take their place. The ultimate lesson is this: you are in control. The choice of what you pour into your glass each day is one of the most powerful actions you can take for your long-term kidney health. Of course, before making any big changes, please consult with your healthcare provider. Your health situation is unique. These drinks are most effective as part of a healthy lifestyle that includes a balanced diet, regular exercise, and good hydration. Now I want to hear from you. Based on what we've shared, what is the one small change you are considering making? Share it in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else. Thank you for joining me today at Seniors Life Health. If you found this valuable, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our simple, science-backed health guides. Stay informed and stay healthy.